I just want to help somebody understand it's a new day and time for a new decision and a new mindset. I think you got to realize today God woke you up, not just to repeat yesterday, but to redeem it. I mean, Lamentations tells us that God's mercies are new every single morning. It means what didn't work yesterday doesn't have to define you today. Why don't you think about this for a second? Today, reconsider your mindset. The day won't shift until you do. The Bible says in Philippians 2:5, let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus. Then reconsider your circle. Not everybody around you is helping you rise. Proverbs 13:20 says, walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. And then finally, reconsider your focus. Keep your eyes on the goal. Hebrews 12:2 says, fix your eyes on Jesus, the author and the finisher of your faith. When you get in your car, think about this. Your windshield is huge, but your rear view mirror is small. Why? Because what's in front of you is far more important than what's behind you. So many of us are wrecking our purpose because we keep staring at what's already passed. So today, protect your peace, drive forward. It's a new mercy. It's a new mindset. It's a new day. Let's go. Conquer this day. You got it. I believe in you. But more importantly, do you believe in you?
Yes, sir. That's a good word right there, Bishop. Hey, Bishop, let everybody know how they can find you, find your books, your sermons, and how you can be reached on social media.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, but check it out. Y'all go out there on YouTube, Mount Zion Nashville, on YouTube. Get out there and check it out. And follow me on Instagram at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker 3. Let me know you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, there it is. All right, man. Love you, Bishop.
Love you, Rickey.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all, here we go. Listen, thank y'all for waking up, getting your praise on as we thank God for allowing us to see another day, y'all. Here's the blessing of Abraham, man. God is just so good. That's why we praise him every single morning right here on this show, y'all. Hey, here's Donald Lawrence, the blessing of Abraham. You got your front page coming up after. I got one more song, but I got your front page. We got a great show this morning. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Let's go.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 14 minutes after y'all front page right here. Alfredas, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. It's Monday, August 4th. Here's what's going on in the news. Texas House Democrats are missing in action. They left the state in order to block a GOP plan to redraw district lines. Now, the new map could give Republicans 5 more seats in 2026, and Dems are arguing that it could silence voters of color. Jasmine Crockett posted her getaway on an Instagram Live.
I am smiling. Can you see the smile that is on my face? I'm not only smiling because I'm currently in the state of Arizona where we're about to talk about snatching these Arizona seats so that we can absolutely flip the House.
Without enough lawmakers present, Republicans cannot legally move forward, at least for now. Thousands of Boeing workers just walked off the job. About 3,500 union members in the St. Louis area went on strike at midnight after rejecting the company's final contract offer. The walkout affects 3 key Boeing facilities that handle military aircraft production. So, what does that mean for us? If the strike drags on, it could stall defense projects and slow the flow of parts, eventually hitting commercial plane production, flight schedules, and even ticket prices. In other news, Rickey, young people say their social life is bleeding their wallets. A new bank survey shows 59% of millennials and Gen Z blame their social life for messing with their finances. Between all their little brunches, concerts, and happy hours, they're dropping around $250 a month on fun, and almost half admit they go way over budget on social stuff several times a year. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if you guys was watching the USA Track and Field Championships. Men's 200 meters finals was electric. Noah Lyles passed Kenny Bednarek to win the gold medal, staring at him as he's passing the finish line. And then Kenny ended up pushing Noah Lyles after the race. And they just were talking noise back and forth. Good stuff, man. You got to love it, man. You know, you got to love trash talking in sports. It was good stuff, man. Cleveland Browns. The owner of the Cleveland Browns obviously did not want to have anything to do with drafting quarterback Shedeur Sanders. He revealed this bit of information over the weekend.
If you'd have told me let's see, we picked him on Saturday, right? Friday night driving home, y'all are going to pick Shedeur. I would say that's not happening. But we had a conversation early that morning, and then we had a conversation later that day. I think we had the right people involved in the conversation. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur. Just like who's going to start or what play we're going to call is Kevin's call. But that's Andrew's call. He made the call.
Yeah, so
what all that mean, Rocky?
So if it would have been left up to the owner of the Browns, he would not have picked Shedeur Sanders. So Andrew Berry is the general manager of the Cleveland Browns. He told the owner, hey, I want to take a chance on this guy. I think we should draft him. So the owner said, all right, you the GM. That's your call.
So you think you're gonna see he gonna see the field?
Up until that, yes. But at the end of the day, you got to perform, man. So regardless of if you wanted to pick him or not, if the starting quarterback, whoever it is at the beginning of the season, if he's not doing well, then they're going to bring up the second string. Then if he ain't doing well, they'll bring up the third string. So Shedeur going to have to play. He's going to play.
Yeah.
He got to perform this preseason. That's what he got to do. We got to put some numbers up. That's my quick sports report right there. Brat got the hot spot coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Diddy's ex-girlfriend Gina just went to bat for him in his bid to get out of jail. Well, Gina was also known as victim number 3 in the federal indictment who went MIA in the criminal case. She wrote a letter saying that she's known Diddy for years and that she's mostly seen him as a father, family man, and businessman, not a criminal. She says their relationship had its ups and downs, but when Diddy made mistakes, he was willing to acknowledge them and make better decisions moving forward. Now, Gina says Diddy became a better person by the time their relationship ended. He embodied an energy of love, patience, and gentleness that was different from his past behavior. Now, prosecutors and the judge said that Diddy's violent behavior is the reason for keeping him in jail pending his October 3rd sentencing. But Gina says as far as she knows, Diddy has not been violent for many years and has been committed to being a father first. Now, Gina tells the judge that she doesn't think Diddy possesses a danger to the community or her if he gets freed on bail. She says he should be released from jail and he can care for his family and kids who depend on him for emotional and financial support. She also says if Diddy is released, she's confident that he will follow all the conditions. What y'all think?
Well, that's nice and that's good. If she feel that way, I mean, and that could be so because he haven't done anything bad in jail yet. So, I mean, let the man out and be with his twins, his family.
Yeah, I feel like if he get out, he's going to definitely follow all the conditions because he probably just is over all this stuff and don't want no more drama or trouble. You know, I'm sure he's been through like enough and don't want to mess nothing else up. So we'll see what happens with that. I'll keep y'all posted. All right, moving on. Spike Lee's new film, Highest to Lowest, is set to hit theaters on August 22nd, and he recently did an interview where he praised A$AP Rocky's acting ability and credited him to holding his own opposite Denzel Washington on the set of the crime thriller. Here's what he had to say.
Yeah, don't sleep on A$AP. Denzel and A$AP go toe-to-toe. And what's interesting is that even before I got involved in this film, I always thought that A$AP looked like he could be Denzel's son. There's a big resemblance. And so when you see it on the screen, it adds an element of father and son, you know, and they don't sleep on A$AP. I mean, because a lot, I've done 5 films with Denzel, and a lot of times when he's in a scene with somebody, they just get overwhelmed. A$AP wasn't having that, toe-to-toe. I mean, they were going at it.
Man, I can't wait to see it. I'm sure it's going to be good. Denzel and A$AP Rocky, and then you got Spike Lee co-signing for it. I can't wait to see when this come out. All right, y'all, Dr. Dre's mixing console, which he used on records for NWA, Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar, among others, has been sold at an auction. The SSL 4000G Plus mixing console was auctioned off for a huge price of $165,000, which is a new record for a piece of hip-hop memorabilia. It's even topped the $69,000 paid for RZA's drum machine used on Enter the Wu-Tang. The console was purchased by Ryan Zurer, who said on social media, grateful to pick up the signature instrument that Dr. Dre took the time to perfect the beat, brought the oldies, taught you to smoke trees, still DRE. This iconic part of hip-hop history will be available to the public at the THH Museum because it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Dre's console is currently on display at the Grammy Museum, but there are plans to move it to the Hip Hop Museum when it opens in New York next year. So congratulations to the purchaser of that. Man, $165,000 for a console, that is a lot. Wow.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, we got Rock T's Joke of the Day. Oh, Lord. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for Rock T's Joke of the Day. All right, Rock, it's got to be funny now.
Yeah, man. Last night I tripped over my wife's bra. It appeared to be a booby trap.
Last week. Wait a minute.
Rock.
You just did that
You
one.
did that last week.
Yes, you did. All of us ain't wrong. You did it last week.
You did it last Monday.
Oh, man.
And not even Monday before last. This past Monday.
And it's still not funny.
Well, did you hear? Hey, Rick, well, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? It had mixed reviews. It's great food, but no atmosphere.
Oh, that was worse. That wasn't even a joke.
It was. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon?
You should have led with that one.
It was great food, no atmosphere.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. We still can't get over the fact that you did the same joke from last Monday. You can't even, man. Please, you could find them on the internet. You could go buy some bazooka bubble gum and take the little paper and read better jokes than that.
Exactly.
You remember that hard ass bazooka bubble gum with the little joke in there? You need to go buy bazooka bubble gum and come back next Monday. And we want you to open the wrapper and everything and read the damn joke.
I got
but they're gonna be a lot funnier than that bull crap you just did. Gary, what you got coming up next?
Yes, honey, Roxy, it's Monday, honey. So you know what? It's time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week next, honey. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Oh, honey.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H.
Job. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S. Eagle!
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Gary is going to provide us with a new definition and explain how to use the word in a sentence. And Gary, we're happy to have you this morning. What word will you be expanding our vocabulary with this week?
Let me tell you something, Ricky. I have never seen this word in my life.
Yeah, getting that buzzer ready. He practicing.
Because, honey, I am so sorry. And I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to break it down in syllables. This word, I ain't never seen this word. And ain't nobody in this damn room seen this word neither. And whoever created this word ain't done this word. But anyway, the week word is...
The week word.
Well, the word of the week. The word of the week, honey.
Yeah.
Is auto-didacticism.
Pull it together. Just pull it together.
This is ridiculous.
Just pull it together.
Auto-didacticism.
Yep.
Ricky.
No, auto.
D-A-H-Y.
Yeah.
Auto-dahay. Dag. Two. Says
Yeah.
Try it one more time.
Auto-dahay. Dag. Two. Size is
Hey. Boy, I had somebody in the 6th grade used to read like that.
Yeah.
Every time the teacher would let them read, she would ask them to just step outside because she already know. She said, you just stand in the hall till you get through. She come out there and get me. I can still hear him on the inside. I'll be out there in the hall laid out on the floor crying.
Jesus.
All right, I'm going to throw you a life preserver. Autodidacticism.
Look, the nicest people on this earth are people that can't read that good.
Well, thank you. I'm the nicest people on this earth because, damn it, this is ridiculous. Auto.
Didacticism.
Didacticism.
Ticism. Autodidacticism.
Who the hell is that? Thank you. Who the hell?
Autodidacticism. It's a word.
Never we see it's a damn word. I ain't never heard autodidacticism.
But that's not like what
there it goes.
Yeah.
Autodidacticism.
Yeah.
Well, honey.
Say it again.
So autodidacticism. The definition of it is the practice of education without the guidance of teachers. Autodidacts are self-taught people who learn subjects through self-study.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to use that as an example in a sentence.
In a sentence, yeah.
Autodidacticism mostly explains how our brilliant and gifted co-worker, comedian Special K, obtained his vast wealth of knowledge on many subjects.
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment, Gary.
Oh, that's a damn lie.
And who wrote this up, Gary?
Hell, the bastard who talking about they brilliant and vast wealth of knowledge.
She said all that, but she didn't want to say that word again.
But look how I said, Ricky. God damn.
This world will make. Hey, sugar baby, where you at? You know it's about that time. If this world were mine, I'll have you freaking me all through the night. If this world were mine, I'll have you hollering up, oh my God. Introduce them to that wop, so good you might need a mop.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's raving, y'all. Florida rapper, Mr. Trick Daddy, y'all. Trick Daddy, how you know he say some things about women in the press, y'all, and a lot of people are saying, Trick Daddy, no, not with your cute self, honey, looking like you done been through a meat grinder. But, honey, he said, well, I'm just telling you what the people
that's
say.
my brother now.
Yeah,
hold the hell up.
He need to watch what he's saying about women, then, damn, honey. He done went out again. He was on Nene podcast, honey, talking about women and 35 years old and how old they are and all this other stuff. Here's what Trick Daddy had to say.
I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
You're not?
No.
Well, honey, I know you are attracted to me, honey.
Y'all standards are too high. Y'all are too emotional. Y'all are damaged good from past relationships.
I am not damaged.
No, he's just talking trash. He
ain't just talking. He said it all. He said a lot of other stuff about women wants to be damn for, honey. About talking about how women, honey, what they going through and stuff, how old they are and too emotional and damaged. How could you say that damaged?
Trick Daddy's just talking trash. Don't take that serious.
Well, you said, Alfred, y'all, did y'all hear what he said?
Boy, don't nobody want you over 35. Nobody 35 over. I'm sorry. How dare you?
Don't y'all talk about my brother.
I'm sorry. He should have said that.
Hold the hell up, girl. You know now we can't go to Miami.
It's plenty of bad chicks over 35. How dare him?
They talking about him in his damn 50s, honey, with a shaky track record, honey, questionable grooming habits, and calling grown women damaged. They say, honey, please, Trick Dad, you need to go bathe, and they wouldn't eat none of them damn greens from him, honey, if they was giving them away.
Trick and cook all that food in this restaurant be good.
That restaurant on point.
Well, he ain't on point then, honey. Saying that about women, talking about they damaged goods. How dare you? I mean, what you want, a teenager?
Miami, show up. Don't do it.
Yeah, well, honey,
don't do it. We don't disrespect Dade or Broward.
But he disrespected us, women over 35, so
He's
sorry.
just talking trash. Come on now.
He need to stop talking trash and talking about they damaged good, honey. And speaking of, since you don't want a woman over 35, guess who he needs to get with? Sha'Carri Richardson, damn it. Did y'all hear about her, honey? This girl was arrested over the weekend, honey, for beating up her damn boyfriend, honey. They say they was in the damn airport, they say, baby, honey, she just sprinted off the field, baby, and straight into the damn headline. They say, baby, this girl, she was in Seattle, Tacoma, honey, International Airport, and they said said allegedly, honey, there was a fight, an argument going on between her and her boyfriend, Christian Coleman. And the boyfriend, honey, tried to step away from this girl. They say she continued hitting him and stuff like that. They said he cheated on her, and what happened, the police came and arrested her and took her to jail. But he was defending her. He took her for his girlfriend and stuff. But they said that heated argument, honey, was a hot mess, and people were wondering what was going on. But they say, well, they talk about, well, it was another woman and what happened. But I don't think her boyfriend, Christian Coleman, would cheat on her because, first of all, honey, Ricky, that boy went to Our Lady of Mercy, honey, Catholic school, and those guys don't cheat.
And let me tell you something. And I asked y'all this before on the show. If Sha'Carri Richardson take your cell phone and start running, what's your next move? What you gonna do?
Hey, man.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? To T-Mobile and cancel your account.
Yeah,
you better get
the game.
You better get what you say, Brat.
Charge it to the game. You ain't getting that thing.
Hey, stop playing, man. Stop playing.
You got to go to special case. You got how quick you got to get to T-Mobile before she get through them.
You got to hope it's one right next door and run over there and just cancel your account. Say, look, here's my number.
Turn it off, please.
Cut it off.
Not turn it off. Cut it off.
Cut it off
immediately.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Well, she needs to stop it. I mean, you know, men go through domestic violence just as well as women do. But honey, they say, I mean, but I think he just probably didn't want to fight back. He didn't want to go to the pen or go to the jail. So, but
you can't beat her. You think you the fastest woman in the world? You think you finna beat her? You can't beat her up.
What?
She too strong.
Yes, Lord.
The girl start running around like the Tasmanian devil. What you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, in my quick for free story and final story, y'all, Kim Zolciak guy is speaking out, and it's good, Ricky, that she's telling the truth. She spoke out on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen recently, and, you know, she talked about the allegation, y'all, that she spent all of the money her daughter earned as a child. She said in the Truth Bomb segment, Kim 47, she admitted, honey, that she raided her daughter Ariana Bremer's, honey, account to cover the family's living expense. Because, you know, Ricky, she was going through a turbulent divorce with Croy, honey, and she needed the money. So she said she took out all the money and she spent it and stuff. So is that wrong? I mean, because if we starving and you making and the child making all the money, like Gary Coleman and all the others, and the family allegedly took the money, can't she take the money and spend it and buy bread and food for the house?
You got to leave them some, though.
You should set up they should have a trust fund set up. Yeah. Maybe you take 10% or something.
Yeah. Well, she said she had to spend it on bills and stuff, so she had to do that and stuff. So, you know, I mean, because if they ain't got no money in the house, she got to do something. But, you know, she did what she had to do, and Ariana and I talking about it, and Kim is admitting that she did spend the money, y'all. So, you know, it's spent where all the money spent, honey, and, you know, she did what she had to do. So let's keep them lifted up in our prayers, y'all. That they both get a job, another job, and they be able to have more money in the house. Because Croy got him a new job now, honey, doing something. He left Kim, honey, holding the bag. So it's sad. I feel bad for her. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorites. It's aloe vera. On the high end, you say aloe vera, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Got the radio.
Time to wake up.
8-6-9, Rickey, here we go.
Here we go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. Woke you up this morning, slid you in your house. You go and be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and just wake up.
Good morning. This is Gabby calling from Charlotte, North Carolina, sending a birthday shout out to my grandson Chance in Blythewood, and a wake up shout out to the guidance department at South Point High School in Rock Hill. They coming for us, y'all. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Beverly calling from Tampa, Florida, calling to wake up my beautiful granddaughter Saya. Wake up, wake up, wake up, sweetie, wake up.
Good morning. Hi, this is Michelle from Raleigh, North Carolina. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
You listening on your radio. Gang of city tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know.
Come
Where you
on.
at Norfolk? Wake up.
Let's go.
In Birmingham? Wake up. Oklahoma? Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
St. Louisville.
Wake up.
New Orleans.
Wake up.
In Memphis.
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, big shout out to everybody in the DMV. What's up, y'all? Good morning to y'all, Brat. Thank you for those wake-up calls.
Hey.
Morning show. Hey, it is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning, man. We happy to have you. Happy Monday.
Man, happy to be on. Happy Monday to you, Rick. Happy Monday to everybody. Listen, we are seeing something really interesting happening coming up in the midterms we know that one of the things that the president is most concerned about is the economy. And so when the revisions to the Bureau of Labor Statistics came back last week and were revised to show fewer jobs were created than originally reported, of course, what Trump did was hire the head of the Bureau of Labor Relations, the Labor Statistics.
Just like The Apprentice, right?
That's what you do, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when somebody comes back with an answer you don't like, go to hell.
Right.
Shoot the messenger.
So he fired her. I mean, murder the messenger. And so what's interesting about this, and it's a somewhat complicated process of how the Bureau of Labor Statistics gets these stats from mostly employers, large corporations, but also from small companies. And then they gather these statistics, but they go back and revise them based on additional information that they receive. This was not the largest revision that's ever been seen before. In fact, the largest revision was during 2020 and the pandemic. And then there was also a larger revision in 2009 during the Great Recession. So Trump has lied again, saying that this was the largest revision anybody has seen and that these revisions were based on political views and not actual process. And the Bureau of Labor Statistics is probably the most regarded in the world for their accuracy as it relates to predicting where jobs are. So this is yet again just a move, one, for distraction, but two, to I think, eliminate the credibility in our process. And what it does is allow Trump to say the things that he always says. So we'll see what happens as it relates to who he hires next. But the bigger issue is going to be, how has the process changed and evolved from one that is incredibly credible to one that just serves his needs? Because we know that's what's coming next.
But Jeff,
in Texas,
here's the thing: the government fired hundreds of thousands of people. So how could he not know that the numbers were going to change? Meta, Amazon, Chevron, they're all laying people off. But he himself fired hundreds of thousands of people from HUD and because of DEI. So, of course, people don't have jobs.
That's because the economy is great. The economy is great. So it's great.
That's crazy.
I make sure that more people are hired than anybody in the history of the world.
Insane.
Oh, God.
That next job report going to be crazy. He going to say 88 million jobs was created.
Right.
Exactly. In Texas. And speaking of Texas, Democratic state leaders are fleeing the state so they don't have to be present for a vote that is going to create 5 new Republican-leading districts in the state as a result of redistricting. This is something that the Democrats did back in 2001, and there's a quorum that's required for the number of votes. I believe that there's 150 or 151 representatives. They have to have 100 there in order to get a vote. There's 60 plus Democrats, and so they have either gone to D.C. or left the state, so they don't have to be present for a vote. This is technically against the law. It's a civil crime, but not a criminal one. So despite the threats that are coming from the Attorney General that they're going to be arrested, they can't be arrested, not legally, for not being there. This happened, you all, in 2021 when the Democrats attempted to use this to block them from redistricting in a negative way before. And ultimately, there was a standoff and enough Democrats returned to the state. So we don't know if this is going to end any different. And if these Democrats don't go back to the state at all for this vote, what then happens next? Because the Republicans still are going to move forward with this plan. But I guess when you're attempting to fight with everything you can, this is the tool that they have at their disposal. So we'll see what happens, because Texas is going to be used as a test ground for how do you continue to change these lines leading into the midterm elections. I want to leave with some good news, but I want to throw something out there, man. Rick, one of your biggest fans and one of the biggest fans of the morning show, sister by the name of Sandra Miller, is moving from Huntsville, Alabama to Atlanta because she is on a transplant list. And for many of you that don't know, there's 27,000 African Americans that are waiting for a transplant. Sandra Miller, we love you. We love that you support the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We are praying for you, sis, as you move from Huntsville to Atlanta to get this transplant. We just want to know that you are part of our family, and as a result, we're lifting you and every single brother and sister out there waiting for a transplant.
Can we find her on Facebook? What's her name again?
Sandra Miller.
Okay. Jeff, thank you for that. Yeah, we definitely.
I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you after, Rick. I'll get you her information.
Okay. Love you, Jeff, man. Appreciate you.
I love y'all. Hit me at Jeff Nation on IG.
I want to explain something real quick to everybody that's all of our brand new listeners in the Washington, D.C. area. One thing that the Rickey Smiley Morning Show tried to do is give people jobs and opportunity. We gave a job and an opportunity to Black Tony, and he started out doing good, coming to work every day. Then he started taking what those days called, right? The
PTO days.
Some PTO days. And then he started calling in sick. And now it's just gotten like really, really ridiculous. And he done been fired and hired back, and just a lot going on. And today is Monday. Usually people have a relaxing weekend and come to work on Monday. And, and he's on the phone now.
Okay,
right
so first of all, let's
holler at the people in Washington, D.C. Say good morning to everybody in the DMV.
Hey, what's up? Good morning to everybody in the DMV. Happy Monday. How is y'all doing? And God bless you. But listen.
Now let me ask you something. Are you coming to work today?
Well, let's talk about that right now. Cause what you need to understand is I woke up with every intention to come to work. I got dressed. I got a brand new outfit on.
What you got on?
Fresh. I'm looking good. I got a polo outfit, U.S. Polo Association outfit.
Yeah.
It's white. I got it from Burlington, and it's
what about
very
the shoe?
fresh. Very fresh. Very fresh. I got some well, they kind of like Air Force One, but I got them from Shoe Show, so they're not really like Air Force Ones, but they look like Air Force One if you look at them from afar.
What about the sock?
But that's not the point. The point is I ain't got on no sock because the shoes are a little too small, so I couldn't wear no sock. I had to fit my feet in there. My toe was scrubbing on the side of it with the socks on, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, I got ready to come to work this morning. It's raining very bad, hardly, where I stay at. And so what I discovered, this is what I found out when I got in the car, Sean. When I get in the car and I start driving the car to work, guess what?
Yeah.
In the rain, guess what?
Yeah.
Get my windshield wiper on the driver's side ain't working, son. I don't know whether the windshield wiper battery died or whatever, but the windshield wiper on the driver's side ain't working. So the only way I can
see. So you need a new blade? Just go up the express orbit?
No, Shawty, it's not going like back and forth. It's just sitting at the bottom, Shawty. The passenger side worked, but the drive. So what I had to do was I had to reach up out the car, lean up out the car, and put my hand across the window to wipe the water off, and then get back down in the car and match the gas again so I could go first. Then I had to take my foot out the gas to stand up again, lean out the window again to move the gas. And I was doing this, and it was holding up traffic, and it's dangerous. So I'm waiting on AutoZone to open up.
So you're not coming?
It's not my fault. They don't open till 9 o'clock. What I'm supposed to do? You need to call them folks and tell them they need to open up earlier because folks be having problems.
So what kind of car are we talking about? Because you could take it to the dealership. What kind of car?
The dealership, I can't go because the Cadillac dealership way far off.
Right.
It's
and what
Cadillac.
You got? What you driving?
It's a 92 Escalade. It's a 5-speed.
A 5-speed. You ever heard of that?
That sounds weird.
A 5-speed 93 stick shift Escalade.
It's a stick shift. It's your first. It's a collector item. So.
Hey, bye, Black Tony. See you tomorrow.
You have given your children all of the fruit without any of the labor.
Kwesi Mfume, in his book, No Free Ride, said we've given our children everything they wanted and forgot to give them what they needed. Come on, y'all ain't saying nothing to me. You have got to stop raising children who operate with white privilege with no black consciousness. So you are raising these soft, suburban, entitled kids who got flat screen televisions in their bedroom, but the Negroes can't conjugate verbs. They got $1,000 cell phones and don't know how to reduce fractions. They got expensive tennis shoes, and you don't even make the little Negro go out for the team. Stop making your children soft, because it's an evil world out there. And they're not prepared for it.
More of
Come
that.
on now. I will be playing that all week. That's Dr. Jamal Bryant all week.
Come on, dog.
All week.
Yes, sir.
Use my keyword, Ricky.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Deion Sanders, everybody's still talking about the wonderful Deion Sanders, honey, and his beautiful alleged girlfriend, Miss Karrueche Tran. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Deion recently sat down and did an interview, and was talking, one of the interviewer was talking wonderful talk and, talking about Deion and his, recovery and all this other stuff. And one of the questions that interviewer decided to try to slip in was about Deion and his beautiful girlfriend, Karrueche. And here's how that went down.
All right, last one. I'm going to let you go, Coach. Don't kill the messenger. Everyone seen Karrueche by your side during your hospital visit. Everyone wants to know what that friendship is about.
We got a bad connection. I got a bad. I can't.
You gotta go.
I can't
Yes, sir. Baby Deion hung up on him, honey. I guess you ain't about to get none of this tea, baby, honey.
He said we got a bad connection.
A bad connection. Oh, I felt so sorry for that guy because he was such a homeboy and was getting trying to get all the information. But Deion said, not today, honey. So, but anyway, speaking of Deion and the beautiful Karrueche Tran, Ricky, a lot of people, y'all, are crying, honey, for Tracy Edmonds. Tracy Edmonds was the former girlfriend to Deion Sanders, and people are saying, baby, Miss Karrueche Tran, which we talked about, saying how wonderful and great Karrueche is. We never hear nothing about her in the press, and she does this, that, and the fifth, honey. Well, honey, it's coming out that Karrueche, honey, allegedly, honey, was introduced to Deion Sanders through the beautiful Tracy Edmonds, honey, when Tracy politely, honey, put her in one of her shows, honey, because, Tracy is a big-time producer and what have you, and she introduced Karrueche to that man, and, honey, Tracy asked Karrueche at an event recently, well, are you and Deion dating? I'm just asking. And baby Karrueche sat in that woman's face and lied and said she wouldn't date.
You don't have to tell her business if she don't want to, Gary. She don't have to answer nobody.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, honey, she ain't got to do it, honey, but it's out there and it's being reported. And when Karrueche was up there crying in the hospital with him and stuff like that, did Tracy like a dog. That's why I'm telling y'all this. That's
I don't think they dating, Gary. I really don't think they dating.
Oh, so you just think they just good friends?
Everybody love a good mentor. Deion is a great mentor. People love to be around you. I mean, the times that I've been around Coach Prime, I cherish it. I cherish every word. That's somebody that you would want to be around. Think about this. If she don't have a dad or a father figure or just somebody positive like that think that way, do you watch any of the stuff that he say in the locker rooms? And, man, that dude is like different. He's different.
Anointed.
He's different.
Yeah, but I get a prayer from Deion every morning and stuff, and that's understood too. But Ricky, I'm sorry, but honey, wherever there's a little smoke, there's some fire, honey. And she definitely put it out there in so many ways that she's dating, because Tracy knows, honey, and stuff like that. But this is why I tell y'all, Stephanie Mills wrote the song, honey, to these women, honey. She said, keep away, girl. This one is all mine. She said this, Ricky.
You can't keep everybody from everybody.
But Tracy and him, they was not going to stay together anyway.
Well, they may not stay together, but you ain't for to sit here and be up in my damn face, smiling in my face, honey, as a friend, and then you go behind my damn back and mess with my man. No.
But she ain't his man anymore.
Yeah, well, but still, we had a relationship, honey. That means I feel like when you was with me, honey, and I was with him, I feel like you was making damn eyes behind my back at him. That's how I felt.
So, Gary,
I would feel.
If you go trade your car in and not go to the dealership and buy it the next week, you gonna be mad?
I sure would be mad because
it ain't your car no more.
Yeah,
it ain't your car no more.
Yeah, well, you should have asked me then. Well, Gary, let me buy it from you.
It's on the lot.
They wasn't friends.
I tell you what. I say, what, Gary? Let me take your car for a test drive.
Yeah, right, honey. But this is the deal. Like I said, honey, me and my friends, we called you. I mean, when Stephanie Mills wrote that song, "Keep Away, Girl," she said, "I understand, Karuchi, when you look at my man, it's a physical attraction." She said, "Friendship ceases, desire increases, and you want him bad. Oh, you want him so bad." She said, "But don't think, honey, that I don't think that you can fit in my shoes." She said, "If you're gonna be friends, honey, don't you know? Here is the best rule, okay?" And that's what Miss Mills said, honey, to these girls. So yes, honey, Miss Karuchi was allegedly looking at the girl behind. Yeah, it's a doggone song, but it's the truth, honey. Keep away, girls. This one's all mine. Don't be looking at my man if we together. If we supposed to be friends, honey, we are friends. You don't go behind my damn back and try to take what, honey, that I once
so
had.
She's supposed to get permission to be
She sure
friends?
is. But first of all, that's a girl code.
If they're not together anymore, why she need to get permission for them to be friends?
Because that mean when you was with me, that mean you was hunting behind my back. You really secretly wanted him and stuff like that. Maybe you ain't got to get permission, but that's girl
code. That don't
code.
mean she wanted him. Everybody admired Dion.
Well, you better admire him on your own damn turn. But that's the case. Then maybe Tracy need to go get Chris Brown. Then I admire him. Then so let me go get Chris. I wonder how she would feel about that, honey.
If you move out of apartment and I move in the next month, you gonna get mad at me?
You know what? Y'all talking damn stupid now.
And you think Tracy Edmonds finna be sit there Tracy Edmonds trying to watch TV and Chris Brown doing the moonwalk in front of the TV? What you think?
Yeah, well, no, you never damn know. So, but let me tell you now. Here, there's the next story that I'm finna do, y'all. Now let's talk about this, honey. Okay, honey. We all know Shannon Sharp no longer have his job. He lost his job because he liked white women. Well, okay. Now people are saying, honey. Okay, here's the deal on this one. They're saying, y'all, that Ocho Cinco may be in line for the job. They say Ocho Cinco spoke and said he would love to have that job. That was your friend. Are you gonna take your friend's job?
I'm pretty sure Shannon Sharp will bless him and say, you know
bless
what?
Him
if they offer you that job, go get it.
No, sir. No, sir.
I'm pretty sure he would be
And
all right.
Gary, what if Ocho Cinco likes white women? Will he lose his job as well?
If he's stupid like damn Shannon Sharp did and play with him, honey, and give him his damn money after you said that she didn't like your ass until you start getting money and stuff, yeah, he should. But anyway, my thing is, honey, no, honey, I'm sorry, honey. He should not take that job because they don't care about blessing or blessing on blessing. No, because that was your friend. You shouldn't take his job. No, you should get a job and help give him some money and so to get back on his feet or anything. You don't take his job. Would you take his job?
Well, he didn't take his job. The job was left open.
Right.
Should he
can't
take the
take
job
it
if the
his
job
job.
was left?
He shouldn't
vacant.
move into the job. He should go get him another job. Don't move in the job. If my homeboy, I would tell him, no, dog, my dog ain't got the job no more, so I don't want
How
it.
would you say it? As a straight man, how would you say it? How would you talk to him?
The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is aloe vera. On the high end, just say aloe vera, and on the low, just say green. That's the color today. Oh, my God.
Who cares?
He can't do it. He can't do it. He can't do it.
Down that slippery slope.
You got to stay in there. You got to stay in there. Stay in there. You can do it, Gary. Gary, I want you to stay in Canada all day. We're going to go to the strip club.
Sure ain't doing that one. I'm with strip club.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the thing.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Parents are responsible for raising their kids and providing the essentials like food, clothing, and everything else. But the economy is tight right now, and many people are going through, some really, really tough times. And inflation is high. So should kids be expected to help their parents financially, if and when, they get some money?
Yeah, Ricky, a video service online showing a mother asking her 13-year-old son for his birthday money to cover a light bill. The son got upset and refused. This led to a heated exchange. Check this out.
All the stuff I do for you as a mother. Literally, I take care of you, I feed you, I cook, I do all that stuff. And all I did, I asked you for your birthday money so that I can pay the light bill. You don't want to give me the birthday money. So I am taking the PS5 back so I can get the money so the bill can be paid.
Well, how you going to ask for my birthday money that I got on my birthday to pay the light bill? And why you trying to take my PS5 away?
Well, you can't play the PS5 anyway if there ain't going to be no damn lights in our house.
Okay.
I mean, she has a point. That video sparked a discussion on social media with a lot of people criticizing the mom. Some argued that it's inappropriate to ask a child, especially a minor like a 13-year-old, for their birthday money. Others pointed out that parents may face financial hardship and sometimes they need to ask for help, even from their kids.
So this morning, y'all, we want to know, is it okay for parents to ask their children for money? Why or why not? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. I got a real strong opinion about this, but I'm going to let y'all go first. Brat, what are your thoughts?
This is tough. I mean, if I needed it, I feel like I would try to have to get my son to understand, Mommy gonna give it back to you, but for right now, I need this money. We got to keep the lights on. We got to be able to see in here. We got to be able to live, and I'll make it back and get it back for you. Just something, you know. It would hurt me to ask him for it, but if we needed it and we were struggling, then he would have to know how to help and know how to be considerate enough to help Mommy and us.
I just have a problem with the fact that the child don't give a damn about
back, right?
And talking back and don't give a damn about the mom. Cause I'm like, Mama, yeah. I mean, this is me. This is me. Yeah. What you need? Oh, here, take it.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, when I was working at Jack's, frying chicken and cooking hamburgers or whatever, I took my whole check to my mama. When I was 14, 15, 16, I gave my mama my check and she gave me what she could spare out of the check. I was just happy to have a job. Yeah. And that kind of stuff builds character. But the child sounded really, really entitled. And if the lights get turned off, you ain't going to be able to play no PlayStation. So my thing is, let the lights get turned off and let him sit in the dark for a minute or whatever and let him cough up that money and let him know, hey, this ain't no game. What are your thoughts, Alfreda?
Well, hearing his voice made me sad. But and the way she spoke to him, to me, I think there's a way to say it like, baby, mama needs this and we need this as a family. I agree with both of y'all, but I would
but take some of the aggression out of your voice.
Yes.
Now you're absolutely right about that. He approached him like that, like he your baby daddy. It's the way it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Now you can't talk to him like he your baby daddy and you understand, you just can't talk to him that way. Like Brat said, make him understand and sit down and have a conversation. But talking to him like he asked to come here, that's the other side of it. Especially because you were going to say what?
Yeah, if she's a single mom, and I've seen the struggle of single moms throughout my entire life, so I understand. She has to make him understand that, hey, it's us against the world out here. Like we're a team. And if Mommy needs you to help me, I need you to help me. Yes. And I'm going to make it, I'm going to make you whole again. But right now, Mommy needs your help. Right. And that builds, like you said, that builds character in a young man that he should be there for the women in his life, later on down the road.
Yes. Exactly. Like treating it like almost a life lesson. Like this is an opportunity to say, hey, you're a young man now. You're going to be on your own one day in the future. You're going to have your own home one day. So this is this thing called bills and responsibilities. So if you can help me out with this, then I'm going to make sure that I'm teaching you this lesson, but I'm also going to make sure I'm going to get this back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Treat it as a lesson.
And I'm your mom. I'm your mom, baby.
But I don't like her approach. Her approach was all the way kind of wrong.
That part.
Yeah, that aggression and stuff, because, mom's supposed to be soft and sweet. You know what I'm saying? Talking to him like that, whatever, that's not, that's going to mess with him mentally and emotionally. And stuff and whatever. So I just want to know what y'all think about it. Y'all get at me 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Is it okay for parents to ask their kids for money? 866-9-RICKEY. Hit us up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got some calls right here? Okay, let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Dwayne. I'm here in Houston, Texas. I don't think it's a problem asking your kids for money, but just work out something to pay them back. That's all.
My name is Jacqueline Hare, and it just depends on the situation. And the reason I say that is if your kids are of age and they live in the home and they're working and you're short on the bill, I feel like it's okay as long as you pay them back.
This is E calling from Smithville, North Carolina, and it's okay. It's like a part of you. To me, it's like having a checking and a savings. If you'll borrow money from the mom, you could borrow money from the kid because that's a part of you. That's how I look at it.
My name is Bryant, and I'm from Baltimore. Yes, it should be okay.
Because if you're living in a house if you're living in a house with a person and you're grown or a teenager and you got a job, you should help your parents. I had to help mine, so why not? I mean, there's no reason for you to be sitting in there not helping. Take out the trash. Help pay a bill.
Yeah,
do something. This will help people to learn how to pay bills when they get out the house. If you can't learn how to pay bills before you get out the house, you'll never learn how to pay bills at all. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Your grown butt sitting up in there sucking up lights and sucking up food or whatever. My granddaddy, when I was living with my grandparents at some point in my 20s, man, he gave me the light bill. And I was responsible for going there. It wasn't no paying online. Yeah, I got to make my little money from Showbiz Pizza and Foot Locker, wherever the hell I was working, because I kept a job, and go down there and pay the bill.
Right.
And then didn't have to ask me to pay it. Didn't have to bring the bill. I see the bill sitting on the table. My granddad ain't finna ask. My granddad ain't finna say go down there and pay the light bill. But he gonna politely lay the bill on the table. He ain't finna tell you to get up and cut the grass. He ain't finna tell you to take out the garbage. Garbage can't get full. Use your common damn sense. Take the damn garbage out. Grass need cut. My granddad didn't have to ask. My granddad trained me to not to have to ask me to do it. If I see it needs to be done and you live there, go do it. Go be a man. And that's what's missing. That's what's missing. Hit us up. I want to know your thoughts. 86 and Ernest Smiley, rest in peace. Thank you for making me pay that light bill. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for making me the person who I am today. Ernest Smiley and Maddie Smiley. I'm gonna tell you some more good stuff about them. I swear I get emotional talking about that. My grandparents was the best. 8669 Ricky 8669 RICKEY. Hit us up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Y'all, we still talking about a mother going viral for asking her 13-year-old son for his birthday money in order to pay bills. So we want to know, is it okay to ask their children, is it okay if parents to ask their children for money? Why or why not? Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. This is Nicole, and I'm calling from Somerville, South Carolina. I believe it's okay if they're of age where they are working. I have two daughters, so at the age of 16, I gave them both a bill of their own, which were their cell phone bills, to teach them responsibility. When I was growing up in my mom's house, even at the age of 16 myself, my mom gave me a bill for my own, and that taught me the responsibility, so when I got older, I would know how to be responsible.
Hi, Maria Reddick calling from the DMV, and yes, it is. Parents make tons of sacrifices for their kids, and if they're struggling, the kids should be happy to share that money if they have some excess with their parents.
Yeah, it should be okay. I remember a point of time where my mom used to put the light bill in my name to get by. So, you do what you got to do to get by these days.
Oh, I feel that it's a certain way you should ask for it, and I think it's fine for the parent to ask the child for some money.
Good morning. This is Carol calling from Miami. I'm here for this because I've been there and I've done that. No, it is not. Yes, it is okay for a parent to ask their child for money because, yes, they always do give it back in triple-fold or more than that. So these children that are sitting up there and they're so entitled and they're sitting up there, that's my money, this and that. Everything that I do for you, everything that I have done for you, everything that I'm going to do for you, you're going to get that money back. You're going to get much more than that money back. So I don't understand what the problem is.
Come on. That's real right there.
Yeah.
Brat, what were you thinking?
Man, I feel the same way. I feel like if I need it, I need you to be considerate of that and understand for the 9 months I carried you, growing inside me, no charge. You know what I'm saying? As much as I love you and raise you and pay for everything you do, if I need you, I'm going to need you to be considerate and want to give me everything I need.
Right.
Shouldn't be, man, I've been glad. I'm talking, and
Me
just,
too.
I just remember at my young age, man, I was glad to give my mama money to help.
Grandmama, anybody, anything. If I had $2 and I would just offer it to them anyway, because I know what they do and what they go through. It's just being raised right and having that appreciation and seeing other kids who don't who are more or less fortunate than you.
I mean,
you know,
right? Like to this day, my son who's 21, my youngest, he won't let his mama pay for nothing.
I don't
if
blame
they
him.
out,
Love that.
he won't let his mama pay for nothing.
Good.
She can't pay for a hamburger,
Good.
I
a
swear.
bag of potato chips,
That's
a
right.
Red Lobster meal, nothing. He will not let his mama pay. And I didn't make him do that.
Beautiful.
That's just
Okay.
in him. He just do it.
Okay, my son pulled out his credit card for them 2 crunchy tacos and them cinnamon twists last night at Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Hey.
it'll make you
Whipped
cry.
out that
Raised
look-
him
that
right.
look-
For real.
Yeah. No, Dad,
I
you
got a
straight,
lump
you
in my
straight.
throat. It do make you like.
Yeah.
Raised him
Yeah,
right.
it wasn't the fact, like, it wasn't even a whole lot of money, just the fact that you trying to pay just 2 crunchy tacos with some mild sauce and some cinnamon twists.
Come on, dog.
So I could go to bed. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not the amount, it's the gesture.
It's the gesture.
That's it. That's it. We got to talk about this more, y'all. If you couldn't get through the phone lines, hit us up on Instagram. Just hit us up on Instagram, and we'll be posting your comments. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up, man. And listen, wait a minute. Stop the music. Wait.
Hold on, Chief.
Okay.
Wait, I got something. We not in the end this summer. You know we gonna do it's Blue Eyed Soul Week. So for the mix that stay in your head all day, it is Blonde Hair Blue Eyed Soul Week. We finna play songs that black people like that white people made. Some of these doggone Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Oh, yeah.
All this Phil Collins. We got all that coming up next. We can Smile the Morning Show. Brat,
Yo.
do you know how expensive sheet music was if you played an instrument in the band? So shout out to my band director, Mr. Ronnie Henderson, member of Phi Beta Sigma. He bought that sheet music for us. And man, we bought Billie Jean and we bought this song right here. And man, we played that stuff, man. I was on my trumpet, man. That was like such a great memory. Shout out to all of the college bands and high school bands was playing I Can't Go For That with that tuba. Man, we thought we was doing something back then. So, hey, all week, y'all, we're going to be doing Blonde Hair, Blue Eyed Soul all week long, man, celebrating music, man. That's just back in the day. Because back in the day, man, black radio stations played these songs.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And now, what was you saying, Alfred, is about Johnny Caldwell?
So Bobby Caldwell, what happened
Bobby
is,
Caldwell, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so his first album came out in 1978. They purposely did not put his picture on the album cover because he sounded so black. They didn't want him to lose his credibility as a white man singing like that, so they wanted black audiences to think he was black.
That is so crazy. All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
We talking about
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something.
We
Y'all
done got
gonna
crunked up in here, boy.
Y'all gonna stop playing with me on this radio. Because if we're gonna do blonde hair and blue eyes, so I tell you, I got something for your asses tomorrow. We're literally going out on a limb tomorrow with Tina Marie. Y'all ain't gonna play with me with this music. Y'all ain't gonna play tomorrow. Come on, I want everybody to go outside and get a tree branch and put it in the dash of your damn car. And I want you to video. I want everybody to have a limb when I play this song tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Cause that's what we're gonna be sitting out on. We got let me calm down because it's too much. I switched to Maxwell House coffee and I had a little too much this morning. Alfreda has already offered to take my coffee away. I'm on 10 with this music, man. I get emotional. Out on a limb tomorrow with Tina Marie. I ain't even want to tell you, but I couldn't hold it. I couldn't keep my peace.
It's that coffee, man.
I couldn't keep my peace, Brad.
I said I wasn't going to tell nobody, but I couldn't keep it to myself.
All right, Special K, we got man law violation. It's man law violation Monday. What you got this morning?
Yeah, man, for all the manly men out there, I got your weekly dose of toxic, terribly toxic masculinity. All right, so I need you to reach down and grab them and hold on tight as we go into this Man Law Monday. That's right. If you're hooking up with a woman for the first time, you cannot lay your head on her chest afterward and say thank you.
Or cry.
That's just weird. Don't do that.
You can't cry in front of her within the first 5 years about nothing. Unless something happened to your mama or your kid, you can't cry.
Yeah, you really can't cry in front of a woman. If it's your wife, you can do it twice in a year. If it's your girlfriend, you can do it once.
Yeah. You just gotta blow your
unless
nose.
Unless somebody dies.
Blow your nose and walk off. Don't sit there.
Two men cannot go into a revolving door in the same section together.
Like you in Hollywood did in St. Louis.
Y'all can't go into that revolving door. You gotta wait till the next section open up. Don't go in there together, and then y'all got to take little bitty steps to get the hell is y'all doing, man? Y'all might well be holding hands and tongue kissing while y'all.
Hey, Kay, let me
You might well kiss them in the damn mouth.
Can I borrow that do that on stage?
Yeah, two dudes going in the revolving door.
They bumping each other.
What the hell is wrong with y'all? Yeah. Hey, man.
Hey, you got to take a little bit of steps.
Yeah, you got to take a little bit of steps, then y'all bumping all into each other going, man, come on.
Now, man, it's okay when they take a little bit of step. Who pushing it? The one on the outside got more power.
That's what I'm saying. The one on the outside, you the master, you the top in that situation. Okay, I didn't mean to say that.
You did.
Can I say that, Alfred?
Probably not.
Taking them baby steps like Billy Boy.
Yeah, you're the masculine.
That cartoon.
And you on the inside, you on the inside.
You on the inside, you riding B. The inside, you riding B. Speaking of that, if three dudes in the backseat of a car, if you the dude in the middle, they try to tell you something. You can't. Don't be the dude in the middle. Just go on and get you an Uber.
You got to scoot up like you sitting on the bench on the sideline. You can't. If you in the middle and you riding in the back seat, you got to scoot up like you trying to talk to the.
Really, there's nothing you can do if you get put in that position.
You can't lean back. You can't lean back.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't lean back. Got to scoot up.
No. And you can't never say to another man, "Honey boom." You can't never say that.
You can't say honey boom to a woman.
Yeah, you can't ever say that. Those words should never come out your mouth.
You just got to say boom. You can't put no honey on there.
You can't even say boom.
Yeah, you can't even say honey. Yeah, you shouldn't even say honey.
Somebody get a touchdown, boom. Or somebody slam, boom.
If you're in a restaurant with a woman, you should always, as a man, face the door so that any trouble come in, you can duck first.
What?
That's what black men do, Alfred. We gonna always face the door.
But
we gotta face the door.
Duck so you can see what's going on.
Yeah, no, you got to get down first because somebody got to be, somebody got to survive.
But you gonna let her take the bullet, Kay?
I ain't say that. I didn't say that.
Trying to get out of child
I didn't
support.
say that. I didn't say that. But if that's the way it go down, any man that's keeping a woman car while she at work, you got to at least put $10 of gas in there.
At least.
And take the
vacuum it out
AKA
when you
tag
pick
off
up.
the front. Take the AKA tag off the front and keep screws in your pocket and put it back on.
And if she got them little eyelashes, on her headlights, then
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, August 4th. Here's what's going on in the news. President Trump continues to bring that apprentice energy back to the White House.
You're fired. 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 You're fired.
Jeff Johnson talked about it earlier. Trump did not like the latest jobs report, so he just up and fired the guy in charge of it. Former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers says the firing threatens the credibility of economic data, but Team Trump claims the firing was about data reliability. FYI, black unemployment just jumped to 7.2%. That is the highest since the pandemic, and critics are blaming Trump's federal job cuts and DEI crackdown. In other news, a black man in Florida says he is scared to go back to work after a white couple yelled racist slurs and death threats at him on camera. The man was leaving information about utility upgrades in a neighborhood when the woman at the door called for her husband, who stormed out, yelling the N-word and threatening to hang him. The man walked away and started recording. He showed police the footage, but they say no crime was committed since there was no physical contact.
Oh, they've been emboldened by this administration.
Sure they have.
It's all over the internet. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning watching all these videos, and people finally feel comfortable enough to express how they've been feeling for years.
Yeah, but that one that came out of Cincinnati, them people wasn't feeling too comfortable at the end of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about downtown?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but see, that's what they don't understand.
They're running to the wrong one.
Ain't nobody, this ain't the 50s and the 60s.
Yeah, they running to the
ain't
wrong
nobody
one.
finna sit up here and you run up on one of them little YNs. They gonna, once they pull their little pants up,
the reaction to the
Yeah,
action.
exactly.
Absolutely.
Critics
Absolutely.
are saying that the lynching threat could fall under the Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act, even without assault. So there are no charges yet, but a GoFundMe is raised over $57,000.
He will pardon every last one of them.
Sure. Well, this is cool, y'all. Tuskegee University is taking flight again, literally. The historic HBCU just launched a brand new aviation program to train the next generation of black pilots. It's based at Motion Field. That's the same airstrip where the legendary Tuskegee Airmen trained during World War II. So students can now earn a degree and a commercial pilot's license in just a few years. With a nationwide pilot shortage, Tuskegee is bringing its legacy full circle right back to where it all began. So that's some good news.
And also, Florida Memorial is a HBCU with the same program, and they have, if I'm not mistaken, they have a runway on campus. And a lot of our black pilots come from Florida Memorial. It's a HBCU in Miami. A lot of people don't know that. And I would love to have the president of Florida Memorial come on the show and talk about that That is a wonderful university. I have visited that school, and I'm into aviation. I don't have my pilot license, but I can definitely fly or whatever. But I'm going back. But I really love promoting and seeing black pilots walk through that airport. It just does something to my soul.
And you know what, Rick?
Yeah.
We actually have a young female black pilot that graduated from Tuskegee last year that's training to be a fighter pilot right now that we're actually going to feature on the show.
Amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
1%.
Wow.
1%
That's incredible.
of pilots are black females.
Wow.
For info on these stories and more. Okay. Go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Well,
I know, right?
Dallas Cowboy fans, y'all are getting nervous because their best defensive player, probably the best player on the team, Micah Parsons, wants to be traded out of Dallas, ladies and gentlemen. He's like, negotiations is not doing what they supposed to be doing, and Jerry Jones is doing Jerry Jones things. So Micah like, man, look, I'm going up out of this bad boy. And that's crazy because he put his heart on the line for the Cowboys the last few
Jerry
days.
Jones got a bad mentality. I don't see how anybody like to play for him.
And he's saying, I want out. So we're going to see what happens, man. In the meantime, Pro Football Hall of Fame went down over the weekend. Green Bay Packer wide receiver Sterling Sharp finally got his gold jacket, and he brought his little brother Shannon Sharp on stage, put his arms around him, and said this.
God has smiled on me. You have to learn to follow before you can lead. When Papa died and you were crying your eyes out, I prayed to God, do not let me cry. I need to be strong for him. And God got me through that. And then a few years later, Daddy died. And you were crying your heart out. And I prayed to God, do not let me cry, because I got to be strong for him. This is why I got out of bed. It wasn't work. It was because of this right here.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. If y'all don't know anything, Shannon and Sterling, like their relationship as brothers is so tight and so close. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
Oh, I'm so mad.
That's deep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my sports report right there, ladies and gentlemen. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brigitte and Tat got the hot spot right now.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So mad at Dave right now.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. Then it's time for the hot spot with the one and only, the Brat Tat Tat. What up?
What up? Did you hear Dave?
What
Did y'all
he
hear
say?
Dave or did
We
I
didn't
just
hear
hear
him.
Dave?
No, don't.
You only
Don't.
Don't say what he
I'll
said.
tell y'all later. I ain't gonna tell you
Don't say what he
I can
said.
imagine what
It
he said.
threw me. Oh my God.
So
Yeah.
disrespectful.
So disrespectful. Y'all, he be talking to us when y'all can't hear him. I'm talking to our listeners, and he be saying some crazy stuff. So if you ever hear us stop and pause or just laugh at something, it's because
Yeah, he be
the
saying
voice.
stuff in
He say stuff to throw us off.
You're
like,
a mean man.
Yeah.
Mean man.
Sure
He's
is.
a mean man.
Is that
All right, y'all.
what she said to you? The lady that used to work with you?
She
What
said it loud
Dave?
and clear. She said, I'm a mean man.
You're a mean man.
I think she said mean little man.
A mean little man.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, y'all. Halle Berry, 58, is using her status as a sex symbol to bring awareness to menopause. She recently spoke to Forbes about her brand her brand Respin and explained why she feels she's the perfect advocate for women experiencing menopause. Here's what she had to say.
I'm unafraid to speak about it, and I think for so long people have, I think, put me in this sex symbol box. And I think for someone like me to speak about going through menopause, which has been so stigmatized, and if I can say, hey, it's sexy to be at this, to arrive to this time of our life, it's actually a privilege to age. And we can really do that in a beautiful, confident way, I think makes a difference. And I think people are listening to me, and I think women are listening to me, and I hope I'm giving them the courage to stand tall and accept that this is a wonderful part of aging.
I like that. She's right. I mean, she's
sweet.
Beautiful, and it's getting older is a blessing.
Absolutely. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that getting older is a blessing note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. You can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with Dwight Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, this is Monday, time for the State of Black America. And this morning, we have the current president of the National Urban League, Marc Morial. Hey, good morning, Mr. Marc. We're happy to have you, and I know there's a lot going on in Black America.
Good morning, Ricky. Yes, we are living through a moment that demands clarity, resolve, and truth. All across our nation, communities are calling for leadership that understands the stakes, challenges the status quo, and delivers for those who are left behind. In Texas, that leadership has a name. It's Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. I've been impressed with her. Since she stepped on the national stage, Congresswoman Crockett has made clear that she is not in Washington to warm a seat. She is there to fight for justice, for access, and the voices too often locked out, left out, and silenced in our democracy. She represents a new generation of black leaders who combine community roots with legislative rigor, intelligence, and moral clarity. Her background as a civil rights lawyer, her experience in the Texas House of Representatives, and now her sharp, principled voice in Congress point to one truth. She is ready, and she's meeting the moment. Congresswoman Crockett, like Mayor Brandon Scott of Baltimore, Mayor Justin Bibb of Cleveland, Ayanna Pressley of Boston, and a number of others, represent an exciting new generation of African-American leaders who are smart, who are principled, who are not afraid to use their voice. They're not afraid to bring the facts, the law, and moral urgency to the moment. Congresswoman Crockett is one who we must watch and keep an eye on and also strongly support. She's consistent. She's worked for voting rights, advancing economic equity, and defending public education from coordinated attacks. She's not afraid to stand up in the Congress, in a committee, or before the mic on the national stage. I want all of you to know that we were proud that Congresswoman Crockett joined us in New Orleans at our Women of Harmony event. We're proud she was joined. She was well received. This is a moment for strong, new, young leadership. Representative Jasmine Crockett is one of those, and I want to salute her this morning, and hopefully she will encourage many, many others to use their voice in this moment of conflict and controversy. Once again, I'm Marc Morial bringing you the State of Black America. Follow me on all social media at Marc Morial, and I'll see you next week on the radio.